So, you know, I remember, you know, you was in a group called Honest English. Now, I didn't know who was in Honest English, but I heard, you know, hanging out in the loop, because I used to live in the city, you know, off of Euclid and Holdemine. So I frequent the loop, you know, like we said, Vintage Vital, we got to shout out them. And I will see, you know, I saw y'all come down there, whirling around the loop. I heard people, somebody gave me a mixtape, and I heard it, and I started, you know, hearing your name and hearing, you know, what you was about. And then we met up through, you know, Rockwell Knuckles. Shout out to Rocky at the Peace, to Stop the Violence Peace concert down at the pageant that was held by the Dynasty Hip Hop program. So,
okay.
You know, so how did you, you know, transition from Honest English into Tef Poe? And can you tell people, I know what Tef Poe stands for, but can you explain to people what your name means too?
Yeah, Tef Poe stands for Teflon Poetics. It's a metaphor for, you know, you can't assassinate my character. Teflon used to be the material they made bulletproof vests out of, and poetics would be, you know, wordplay, lyrics, things of that nature. I started using Tef Poe to abbreviate the name and make it easier for people to say. So, but the real about it is, you know, I left Honest English thing. We just all progressed in different aspects of life and went different ways. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm still cool with Cash. That's my dog. But you know, so from there I started doing my solo mixtapes and trying to find my own direction. And it took me a minute to really find my groove and really become the artist that I wanted to become on a solo tip, because rapping in a group and rapping solo is like two different universes. Yeah. But I appreciate the control that you have as a solo artist and the way that you can define your destiny a little bit more. You know, I don't have to answer to anybody. If I want to write a certain type of record, if I want to take a certain type of risk with a certain type of message, I could write that.
That's important to have your own individuality. It's cool, but it's strength in numbers. You know, don't get that, you know.
Indeed.
You know, I don't never want people to look at it and be like, you know, because that's what I do with the interview. You know, I want people to see what this city has to offer, beside the negativity that's coming out here. Because the world's got a big, you know, microscope on the, you know, on the city right now, and they just think it's all, you know, it's us against them. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? But so you made the transition to being a solo artist. I remember you was hooking up with DJ Trackstar and the Boogie Bang mixtapes. That's how I heard, you know, some of your music, Black Spade, Rockwell Knuckles, and so what was your, you know, I noticed right after that when you hooked up with him that everything kind of started taking off. I saw you doing a whole bunch of features with everybody out of the crib and everything. So what's your relationship with DJ Trackstar? Man, that's family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, I look at Trackstar the same way I look at my little brother Maurice that came out of my mama's vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my dog. You know what I'm saying? It's his wife, that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they had kids, them would be my nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than rap, it's deeper than music. It's just my peoples. You know what I'm saying? We've been A1 since day one. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, you can't tell me nothing bad about them, and I don't think you could do the same on his end in reference to me. You know what I mean? DJKillzownJones, better remember the name. DJKillzownJones, better remember the name. DJ.
Real Gamer News.